All right, what's going on, guys? James and Sauce here. We're out in Hillsborough County, which is basically Tampa. Got a small crash here that occurred, and looks like a Honda versus a Honda here. So just a little bit of crash here, and we'll see what they do. Any of these instances here, they usually issue a careless driving ticket, something like that, for the inconvenience of having to investigate the crash. And based off of the damage. Based off of the damage, it looks like that it's actually this vehicle's fault. This medic call is not related to it at all. So they're going somewhere else. And Hillsborough County is a really, really big county here. So they got a lot of stuff going on. They got the whole USF police department, the college, and thousands and thousands of people in the city here. So it's possible there's got a trainee in there, or maybe they run two up like this all the time. But one of them is kind of giving hand signals of what he thinks had happened on this incident here. You know what's good is on Amazon, and even maybe left over from Walmart, they have like $15 dash cams. It'll save you. I mean, Florida's a no-fault state anyway, but yeah, those little dash cams will save you. Really helpful. And Walmart had a bunch of them left over by the automotive section in there, and they were from Black Friday, so never know. I have them. My car has like 8 cameras on it. Yeah, if you ever watch like YouTube and you see all the camera footage from Russia, that's the insurance fraud is so bad over there that's the reason why they have cameras. They have cameras on everywhere over there. That's why they catch the meteor that happened, the plane crash, all kinds. It's just so many cameras over there. So I think this is just a routine crash. These guys, there's so much traffic out here that I'm surprised there's not more. And usually every time we had, when I handled crash calls, there was always a secondary crash nearby because someone's watching and they smack in the back, like that car right there essentially. And we'd be handling 2 crashes. Not much though, just the way it goes. No, I'm just watching, see what you're doing.
Okay. Did you see the accident?
No, I did not.
I was just checking to see.
And he's got his arm sleeve on there. Must have a full sleeve of tattoos going on that hand. He was just checking to see if I had seen the accident there. Where did you... Sorry to bug you again. Where did your crash occur at? Where did the crash occur at? Right here? Check with the county and see if you can do a public records request. That camera up on that, I don't know if they constantly record, but just tell them that it's East Fowler and whatever this intersection is. And sometime those cameras record. When I got hit on the motorcycle, I called like instantly. The next, you'd have to call Monday, but sometimes they're like 48 hours. Shoot them an email and shoot them that. That camera is pointing literally at this intersection here, and it might be wide enough to catch and see what's going on in case, something like that happened. And I don't see any more, but yeah, that saved me. The girl that hit me, she said, I was on a motorcycle. She goes, he swerved into me, and I was like, no, I was going straight. And she cut me off and turned to the right, and sure enough, the video showed it. But it was her word against mine, and they were about to write me a ticket for it. And I said, listen, before you write a ticket, let's get this camera here. And he did, and he wrote her the ticket. So, But yeah, that one on that far intersection over there is pointing this way. Do you see it on top where the 2 green signs are, where it says East Fowler over there? Right up on the top, there's this intersection has cameras everywhere, but it may not be recording. It might just be for live traffic to see what's going on right now. They don't record it, so, but it's always worth a try. All right, so it looks like they printed out a crash report right there on the spot for him. And usually the way it goes, usually when they have one person that they hand the information to first, the next people will get the ticket. So this car over here and this couple is probably going to get the citation because they usually talk to this guy first and give the citation to the other person if they even write a citation. Some people don't. Some, in crashes, there's already enough going on that they don't need to, to write the citation. And you get people like this that are like, oh, you know what? I'm just going to go ahead and go. This guy's got a nice smile and he's courteous for him. Look at that tall. Damn, he's like a string bean. Wow. So what they're doing is a driver's exchange form. And what that driver's exchange form is saying is that there's not more than $500 damage. Not to say that they're not doing their job, but that bumper right there is probably about $1,200. That bumper right there, probably about $1,500 to put back on, maybe even more than that. So driver exchange form is for crashes where police don't want to get involved with it. And that's what it is. This guy's not happy. There's doing a driver exchange form, and pretty stupid. But that's how sheriffs do. Sheriffs usually don't handle crashes, and they basically call FHP usually when there's crashes. She's going to back up, and then this car is going to go forward. Get that clutch. Sorry, my camera sucks here. So that's pretty much it. What vehicle is this? I don't know. Couldn't tell you. It's not on side. Remember that when they say they weren't here, but they will issue a citation. He's lying. He won't do it. He's not going to look it up. He's done with this. $500. Yes, that's it. Thanks, guys. Is Florida $500 and more for driver's exchange now, or is it less?
What?
$500 or more, it's a crash report, or if it's under, it's a driver's exchange. Is that how it still works here? $500 damage? Typically. Yeah, typically. I was telling them, do you know if those record up there? Because in Volusia County, they don't record, and they're just static to check out traffic. I was telling them to take a look at it.
I understand they're static. I'm going to call and double check.
Yeah.
See if they are.
That's cool.
That's why I told them I wanted to see if maybe I'll get lucky and, if someone has a camera and I can see what happened here,
Yeah.
that way I could list whoever's at fault.
Yeah, that happened to me on a motorcycle. She said I pulled out in front of her, and then they finally pulled the traffic cam up there. So anyway, stay safe, guys. See you.
Take care.
Yep. All right, we're going to head out of here. That is it. Those guys are pretty nice and friendly. Driver's exchange, that actually benefited the person at fault, to be honest with you. If you guys don't know what happens when you have a driver's exchange, the police don't get involved. They just give you the information and they kind of certify it, if you will. And that's all that is for, is essentially certifying the information that's exchanged, verifying you had the insurance information, registration, all that. But if they were to do a crash report, yeah, she would have been issued a citation for careless driving, because no matter what happened, you got to have it. I'll put a link in the description for body cam dash cams. You got to have a dash cam. I can't talk today. If you don't have a dash cam in your car, you're doing yourself a disservice, and something like that will happen. So ultimately, what she was claiming is that he swerved around her, got in front of her, and then hit the brakes, and then they rear-ended each other, or she rear-ended him. So, anyway, guys, thanks for watching, like, and subscribing. This is Tampa, Hillsborough County. See you guys soon.